Hello and welcome to the 5 to Thrive. It's called the 5 to Thrive because every day I am going to be posting a short 5-minute video to help you get started with your day. I'm going to be introducing different Qigong exercises and even some other exercises that are not necessarily Qigong but fit in very well with the practice. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and make sure notifications are turned on so that you don't miss a single video. Welcome back to another 5 to Thrive. Today we're going to be focused on just one movement and we're going to have a little bit of fun with this movement. We're going to do a little bit of a challenge with it. In Chinese, they don't say we're going to practice Qigong. They say we're going to play Qigong, which adds an element of fun to it. There are definitely some serious points to Qigong, like meditations and stuff, but some of the movements are actually kind of silly and kind of fun. So with this one, go ahead and pause the video and get 2 small objects that will not break if you drop them. And what we're going to do with these is we're going to do arm spirals, and we're going to try to keep our hand up and the object in our hand at all times and try to keep it from falling. So what you're going to do, the movement is you're going to make circles with your hips like this, and then your arms are going to follow the movement of the hips. So when your hip goes out to the side this way, your hand is pointed to the side. And when your hip goes back, your hand points to the back. And so on to the side. And then when your hips come forward, your hand comes up over the forehead and then spirals back down. So it takes a little bit of coordination, but it's kind of fun once you get it. And if you drop your item, it's okay. It's more about the fun of the challenge and not getting it perfect. Now when you do this, you're loosening up all the joints in the hips, the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists. And when you loosen joints up, you're getting energy to flow and you're less likely to get stiffness or frozen joints or even arthritis. All right, let's go ahead and try the other side. Palm up, so hip goes towards the waist, to the back, to the other side. Across the forehead and spiral down. And you might notice that one side feels more stiff than the other, one side is easier. That's natural if you feel that. Just means you need to work a little bit harder on that side that's a little bit stiffer. Okay, now here comes a really challenging part. We're going to do both hands at the same time. And instead of moving your hips around in a circle, you're just going to move them forward and back. So start with your hands here, and you're going to, let's see, I got to think how it starts after doing the single hand. So hands come up, and they spiral around as you come forward, and then they come out and around, and then your hips glide back. So as your hips glide forward, they come out to the side and up over the forehead. And then, oh, I almost dropped my rock. And then back down. You can see how it's kind of challenging and how it moves all those joints, and you're trying to keep your palm straight up all the time. It's okay if your hands are a little bit behind your hips. Your hands have a lot more movement than your hips do. There we go. And okay, so this next one we're gonna do both hands in the same direction. So start with your hips back and your hands pointed towards your belly. And then you're going to move your hips out to the side. Bring both hands up over top. Keep your hands up. And then bring... This one can be a little bit more challenging. And it's okay if you drop your object. how it's just opening up all the ridges in your spine. The whole muscles are relaxing. Probably get a lot of creaking. Okay, now let's go the other way. So point towards your stomach. Move your hands to the side and up over the forehead. Spiral around. And one more time. And there you go. Good job. If you followed that video, you did an excellent job, even if you dropped your object. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you tomorrow.